Okay. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you again, Peg, for having me. Really appreciate it. I'm really thrilled to be here to hear everybody's work. So it seems like some very amazing writers, and I'm honored to be part of it. So without giving too much information, this is a part of a work in progress that I've been working on forever. It feels like. And it's based historically in my hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. And it's in, I guess, 4 people's voices. The main character is a closeted activist who's now a grandmother. And she has kids that she's sometimes at odds with. So that's the main character, and I'll just go into a piece of it right now. So this piece is called Saga. All you do is press down on the keys with your thumbs. Isha taps my keypad with her shears, her sparkling two-tone nails brushing against me. I try to peck the little buttons. Letters from the alphabet flood the search box. Random tabs pop open. No, Grandma, like this. Okay. I snatch the phone away before she can see Rich's message. If I can't control who gets a hold of my past, the least I can do is still have some say over my current private life. So how was the group yesterday, Isha asked. It was fine. Just fine. What happened? Rita talked enough for both of us. Rita passed on her check-in speech just like I did, and didn't even give her 2 cents during Pat's little flip chart activity. But for what she held inside during the group discussion, she plenty made up for it afterward during our drive home. Talking up the good food I missed out on and warning me how I'd end up like Myrtle if I kept refusing to be social with folks. By the time we pulled into my driveway, I was ready to call it quits on our friendship, if just for a while. I came back in the house with some dark cloud over me. Everything felt upside down. I wondered where I was headed. Who really understood me? Who could I trust? I ended up doing what I do when I get that down. I read my Bible and smoked a joint. Flipped right to some of my favorite passages and Psalms, and rolled up what little I stole from Rita's glove compartment when she stopped to fill up on gas. Then I found myself listening to some Bill Withers while I took a bath and played dress up in clothes I hadn't worn in years, hell, decades. Stuff I couldn't believe still fit, with smells and textures and that hurled old memories at me, until I was nothing but a weak, teary mess on my bedroom floor. Cut it all off, I whisper. Isha jerks back and stares at me in disbelief. Do what? You heard me. Why? Just do it. Brenda will kill me. Why? Your mother still won't even speak to me. Isha just stares at me, breathing hard like she's seeing me for the first time. Up until recently, I never thought she looked like Brenda, which made me both proud and sad. Proud because it proved of all the things my daughter probably was in California, she wasn't a whore. Sad because Brenda took after me most when it came to the physical attributes: thick hair, broad nose, chiseled cheekbones. Features I once believed would be lost forever through the bloodline, with Isha now being the only grandchild. The shower head stripped and said, "You're the one who can't sit still. I had coffee this morning." "Grandma," she says, kneeling down in front of me, "I know you miss Pawpaw, but this is a little extreme. I mean, hair is just hair, but still." Her voice trails off and her gaze too. I get the feeling I'm being refused, bargained with. I never told anyone, but when your grandfather died, all our neighbors came by, and they weren't just coming by to offer their condolences. Most of them just wanted to meddle, to see all what they thought Wesley left me so they could try and take it. I wanted to tell them so bad, not a damn thing, but it wasn't their business anyway, so I didn't open my door for days. Not to Rita, not to your aunt, your uncle, certainly not to your mother. No one belonged in this house but me and God. We were the only two I could handle. Years living with someone like your grandfather was hard. It was good sometimes, but most times it was cuckoo and rocky and hard. You think you know someone and you don't. You think you know yourself and you surely don't. One day the life the two of you thought you left catches up to you. It hits you hard until your chest caves in. You find others with their chest caved in. Hungry, broken, angry people always find each other. You watch bad folks do bad things for the sake of being right. And then you think you've got what it takes to become bad for the sake of doing good. No one wins, and before you know it, all you want is to be normal and sane again, like everyone else. You forgive and you bury. The folks who come around smother you in pity, but mostly, like I said, they end up meddling in areas they shouldn't be in. I cup Isha's face with my hands. Please, baby, don't be one of those meddling folks. Do me this favor just once, simply because I asked. I just want the ends gone, the relaxed part. My roots can stay. Small puddles form in the corners of Isha's eyes. She squeezes my kneecaps. Then give me the goddamn scissors, I'll do it myself. The shears wind up in my hands and then in my hair. Isha snatches them from me and begins snipping. Shiny black strands fall around me like black feathers. She sniffles, jerking my head this way and that. I look at nothing as my hands hold each other in my lap. When she's done, I rise before my legs can lock. I stare and stare at the mirror. My mind gets an unwanted snippet of a young girl with her unwanted memories of televised explosions turning her old home into gray powder. I see an imploding girl, hot and red and mad and wanting to spread on that cold December day for that stupid cause, mending the dresses of those stupid women who were the entitled daughters of those stupid men. Behind me, Isha nervously sucks on her bottom lip. A mess of short, tough, uneven black hair sits like a halo around my face. There I am, or the person I was once becoming. Thank you.